Hello creation, I hope you're well. I'm on one today, aren't I? Third one this. Yet another piece that I've stumbled across that I wrote within the last decade. No date on it. This is called One to Free Their Mind. Remember when we chased the rain through the mountains, over the plains? Follow the water to sustain life, to feed the sons, to feed the wives. We hunted and we lived as one, giving thanks to Grandfather Sun, and Mother Earth provided all. We listened to her nature call. The two-legged were happy then, at peace with life most part. But time did change and peace did pass. Then came a different start. 'Twas all that had to happen for us to be broken down. From glory of heaven most high did heaven lose its crown. But times they are a-changing, as Dylan once did sing. For the choirs of spirit angels are to come forth once again. We shall begin anew, and it will all be as one. A journey for mankind to relish, and yes, all will be stunned. When first they'll see a martyr, one to free their mind, and all of different beings shall put past deeds behind. There is a little sketch at the bottom of that as well, so what I might do is just take a picture of that and put it on as a bit of a cutaway perhaps. I don't know, we'll see. But it's of an Indian chief holding what looks like a staff of some kind, and on the left of it says, "No more to suffer, no more the low frequency, live, love and be blessed." And then it's underlined and then it says spirit underneath. So it's obviously it's come through spirit. And then to the right hand side of that it says, "Thank you for my experiences throughout all of creation." Thank you, Creator. So what can we take from that? You're nuts. Well, maybe at one point in my life I may well have been. It has been a test. But with regards to that, what was written, the giving thanks for the experiences throughout all of creation suggests incarnation, and to be honest, to me it suggests many of them. It doesn't suggest a green behind the ears soul. It suggests a soul with a lot of experience. And when a soul passes through from life to life and incarnates, it gathers wisdom and knowledge, or whatever you want to call it, experience. And these experiences, as I've touched on before, are registered in whatever you want to call it, the Book of Life, the Akashic records, or whatever, however it is termed, whatever resonates with you, if it resonates at all with you. And then as the soul reincarnates, and as the soul progresses through its current life, as long as the soul is achieving, learning lessons and making headway in its own evolution, when the time is right, those experiences gained and those skills gained from previous incarnations may well be called upon. And how would we know when that time is right, and how would we know what those skills may be? Well, it may well be that the gift of insight, maybe, so when you get to a particular part in your life, and then all of a sudden you start seeing things with a clearer vision from a higher perspective, that to me says that you've reached a point within your journey that is in essence you've reached, you've ascended to the next level, as it were, where you've achieved so much, so you've been gifted with or rewarded with one of those previous skill sets that you've racked up, for the want of a better description, in previous incarnations, previous lifetimes. So as we go through life and we pass those tests, be that the test of compassion, so to become to show compassion to such an extent that you are spiritually rewarded by something that's come from the loot lounge, as it were, or the what's been accrued, acquired or accumulated by yourself or your lineage, or your ancestors. If you're here in this particular lifetime and you're carrying the torch for your lineage, then it's up to you to break the karmic cycles. It's whatever those may be, whatever karmic cycles those may be. So I mean, it could be anything. It could be lust. It could be breaking that lust cycle. It could be breaking, well, it could be anything, couldn't it? I mean, it could be anything that's passed down that any of your ancestors have not been able to clear in their own lifetimes. So the torch has been carried to you, the burden, if you like, for you to break that cycle, that karmic cycle. So, and once you do, then let's say, for instance, you're getting closer and closer and closer to the ultimate karmic cycle that needs breaking. As you'll get closer, you can reap these rewards the closer you get. And these rewards, as long as you learn how to tap into these and use these and utilise these, then that should make it easier for you to get to the finishing line. So let's just leave it at that. Anyway, if it resonates with you, it does. If you understand, then please try put it into practice. Step back and have a look and have a think about things. Because if we don't think, well, we don't ascend, do we? We don't evolve. Anyway, that's it for today. Take care.